What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great week. Man, the weather is changing here in Michigan, and it's been nice this week, and been outside. So hands are going to be kind of grubby between the shop and cleaning out gutters and everything else. But I did make a trip to the coin shop, and I did have a few orders that came in. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you guys. Over the last couple weeks, if you know, obviously you guys have seen the craze, the 9 million videos out there about shops being empty and all that good stuff. And it's real, you know, it's real. The hype is real. People are out there buying up stuff. They don't care how much it costs. They don't care how much the premiums are. They're out there, you know, thinking that they're never going to get their hands on silver again. I picked up some stuff, but I'm definitely not in that boat. It is kind of interesting today to see it finally up over, at least the bid up over 25 and kind of hanging there. I'm kind of more of a wait and see at this time. I'm not going to be going out and buying a bunch of bullion. I have some fun purchases here and some nice pickups from the coin shop with some vintage silver that I'm going to share with you. Some really rare bars that are very cool. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys this week, but I definitely wanted to touch on what's going on in the market, everything that's going on out there. I would advise everybody to just keep a cool head. Don't get too excited. I'm kind of, like I just stated, I'm in the wait and see kind of mood right now. If it stays up over 25 or continues to creep up over the next week or so, it might be in a different phase. We might be starting a new phase. However, it could turn right back around and pop right back down and just kind of keep trending sideways like it has been for a while. But 25, 26, right around there, if we creep up above that, in which we already have with 25, that gets my attention. That's high enough to get my attention. So, but still not getting excited, still going to be patient. I don't have any ginormous orders. I'm not going to be ordering any monster boxes or anything crazy like that. Gold, I'm not going to be picking up at the all-time highs right now. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of thinking about possibly selling some of my gold, capitalizing on it. I might capitalize on some silver too. The only thing that, selling silver, that is, some of the higher premium stuff, the only thing that's kind of holding me back is I don't really want to get cash heavy at the moment. And silver, and at least the premiums right now. The premiums are kind of ridiculous due to the hype. It's a little bit high for me to go in heavy on anything. I'll continue to purchase my shot, which I do for my business and pour and things like that. But to go in and buy a bunch of cheap bullion right now, it's just overpriced right now, in my opinion. Again, though, if it stays up over this price for a while, maintains this price, or continues to creep up, and we don't see coming back down a buck or two, then maybe I'll change my tune and I'll continue to buy consistently like I always do. But I'm just out there hunting deals. Lately, I've been hunting pours from fellow makers, silver makers out there, picking up some fun purchases, stuff for collection, stuff for my community box. I really enjoy that type of stuff, guys. And of course, I'm always hunting this very cool, rare stuff. And we might as well just go ahead and start off with this bar right here. If you are not familiar with this one, that's okay, because it is rare and you do not see these very often. I have run across some in the past, was able to score some more from a coin shop. Very happy to find these bear bars. They're pretty old bars. That is the original writing on there. That's the way that they came, either on the front like that or on the back. Just absolutely wonderful character on these old type of pours. This is right up my alley. This is what I really love to go out there and hunt. And I was able to score 3 of these bad boys this last week. So very, very excited. Here we have a vertical stamp of the bear bar. Just excellent. Some of these were marked on the back. This is a 12.44 troy ounces, you can see there. Just wonderful, wonderful bars. Very, very happy to find those and able to pick those up at my coin shop. This one's kind of a wonky shape. Lots and lots of character. This is a 10.66. Very, very stoked to have those in my collection, in my stack, with the vintage bars. And this was the other piece that I found at the coin shop. This is cool. This is from 1979. I believe Hermes coin of Olympus. Carnival New Orleans, maybe a Mardi Gras piece. It's stamped 999 fine silver on the rim. There it is. And on the back here, you can see Sleepy Hollow, 1979. It is toned up wonderful and was already in this little capsule. So this was a neat one to add to my round collection. And, you know, just to touch on my coin shop, my personal coin shop that I go to the most in my city. There's multiple ones that I go to, but the one that I go to the most, they're stacked up, boys. They have man, I've never seen so much gold in that place. They are buying as much as they are selling, if not more. They have tons of 100-ounce bars in there, kilo bars, 10-ounce bars, rounds for days, 90% loaded to the gills. And they even have a bunch of platinum in there right now. So I think there's a lot of people, obviously there's a lot of people out there buying, panic buying, but there's also people like myself that kind of look at this as a time to capitalize and take some profits and sell. Because, you know, my gut's telling me that right now. But like I stated earlier, I'm going to kind of sit back, wait and see at least for a week before I do anything crazy. But down here, let's go ahead and start at this next one. And this comes from a gentleman on Instagram, FFC Texas. If you've watched my videos, you've seen other pieces that I picked up. And Chris down there in Texas makes some really cool stuff. He makes all his stuff in-house. He has a CNC machine. He makes all of his own dies. And does a really good job with it. As you can see here, this one's called the Gunslinger. It's a 1-ounce pressed bar. Very, very cool. Nice antique finish there on that one. And this one here is a collaboration with Triple Kill on Instagram as well. He had these, and these are pretty limited from him. He's a one-man shop just like myself. And you know, he puts all this time into machining the dies and pressing them out, and he only makes so many or sells them for so long, and then he's on to the next one. So most all of his pieces that he makes are very limited mintage, and I have a few of his now, and I'll continue to pick them up as they become available. They're not, he only has them once in a while. You can't really get in on his pieces that often, but go check him out on Instagram and make some cool stuff. Here's some stuff that you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with if you're on my channel. The Wicked Sick Relics from Mutiny Metals. There was a couple new Wicked Sick Relic bars that came out in the last couple weeks that I had ordered. I still have more stuff from him coming. I usually always have an order coming from Mutiny Metals just because you guys know that I collect them. But here's a couple more Wicked Sick Relic bars to add to my collection. Then next we'll come up here to the bear. Obviously you guys know, and if you haven't seen my full bear stack that I released last week, please go check it out. Lots of wonderful bars in there. Bear sent me this 10-ounce piece that I ordered from him, and it came shiny. I actually put the matte finish on it myself, and he was aware of it before I did it, so it wasn't disrespectful or anything to Bear. So this finish is something that I did to it. I just wanted a matte piece from him, so that's what I did. I just wanted a 10-ounce chunk from him, and I hadn't had a bar of his yet with this particular stamp on it, so that's a nice 10-ounce bar to go into my Bear stack. Very, very happy to add that. Thank you, Bear. Appreciate it, buddy. This one up here, you may have recognized. I've shown one piece from this gentleman. Actually, a couple pieces from him now. K2 Metals, hand-poured silver art. On Instagram, you can find him. And you need to go over and check him out because he's making all sorts of different cool pieces on out of all different types of metals. This is silver, 999 fine silver. This was a requested piece that I wanted, and he made it for me. And most all of his stuff is one of a kind. As you can see, I asked for a 5-ounce puck with this image on it, and this is what he came up with. Very, very cool. It's a 5.12 ounce. As you can see, the nice textures that he has there. The stamps on the back. And I told him after the fact, I'm like, you're going to have to send me another one of these bars because you made it into a stacker. I said, I didn't realize you made a stacker. And he's like, I didn't realize I made a stacker either. And obviously it's a custom 101, so, or, you know, to make one that would fit. I'm going to see if he can make me another one so I can stack them up. Pretty cool design. Really like his work, his finishes, all the different stuff that he does. I'm happy to keep adding pieces of his to my stack. Last but not least here, we have Reckless Metals. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Reckless Metals. He's doing a lot of wonderful things out there, pouring and making all different types of pieces. And really cool. He's got this 5 ounce. I like 5 ounce pieces and 5 ounce poured pieces. He's got this, he calls it the Fist Pack. And this one is E71. I believe what he does is he does the alphabet and then he'll go to 100 for each one. So I think this would be 571. So he makes, he makes a lot of pieces. He sells a lot of pieces. You can go check him out on his website if you're interested in this type of stuff. I dig his stuff, and it's one of my favorite bars that I've gotten from him so far. I had my eye on this one. It came out real clean. He did a really nice job with this pour. Got a nice clean face on this thin bar. Just a good pour right there. I like that. And then I picked up a couple 1 ounce, little 1 ounce joints from him. This is his RM, Reckless Metals there. Just his logo, regular logo, and here's a 1 ounce piece. I didn't have any 1 ounce pieces, so I just grabbed a couple just to check them out. I wanted to see what they look like. Get them in hand. Very nice pieces, very cool. I like Reckless Metal stuff. I'm sure I'll continue to add that into my community stack as well. And this last week, I've been super busy in the shop making up these Golden Eagles. You might have seen a short that I showed off the other day, but these are Golden Eagles. They're about 1.9 ounces. And yeah, I've been making a pile of these for people. Just a really cool piece. I like that. And you guys obviously recognize the image off the back of the Libertad. So those are the pieces that I was able to pick up this week, guys. Let me know down below what you think of them. If you have some of this stuff, what are your guys' thoughts about the shops? Are your shops still empty? Again, I'd like to just, let everybody to... I've been doing this a while now, and I have well, first of all, let me say, I have no idea what the market's going to do. I'm not going to pretend that I have an idea where it's going. I just share with you guys my observations after seeing the markets go up and down and up and down. The stuff with the 90% I've seen before. The prices have skyrocketed. It disappeared from coin shops, and then it all came back, and then it went down to $10. And I picked up a ton at $10. But before it was down at 10, it was up at, the premiums were crazy high. So just realize that, there's a lot of videos out there talking about that it's going to be, extinct and you'll never get your hands on it. There is a lot of 90% out there, ladies and gentlemen, and you will be able to get your hands on it. So, there's no need to go out and pay crazy premiums on that stuff. That's my advice to you, whether you want to listen to me or not. That's my advice to you. And same thing goes with silver. And especially if you're a newer stacker, and I know a lot of you veteran stackers out there already know this type of stuff if you've been doing it long enough. But a lot of you new guys, you may be, having that fear of missing out. Don't worry about that fear of missing out. Don't go out there and overspend right now. It's just going to continue to wipe out the shops. It's going to continue to keep the premiums high for a while, and before it all comes back down to reality. And it will. And I'm not necessarily saying the price is going to come way back down, but things will level out, and the premiums will level out a little bit. So right now I'm looking, most of the places I'm looking, I'm seeing like $7 over an ounce for silver. When we're in the 20s, the premiums, the percentages on those premiums are ridiculous right now. They're ridiculous right now. So, you can go out there and try to hunt some deals like this, or buy some cool, fun pieces. That's what I kind of do in times like this, where I don't want to go out and buy regular bullion. I'll add some pieces, some cool pieces to my community stack, or continue to hunt and look for those deals. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, guys. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm probably going to do some more trading with the bear, pouring some pieces, ordering some pieces from him, and going out there and ordering more pieces from community people. That's what I'll be doing, at least in the near term. So I appreciate each and everybody for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next one.